Bonjour, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Olivia here with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I cannot wait to share with you 6 DIY Dollar Tree decor crafts. These are going to be super budget friendly, and we are going to Paris again. We are going to see the Eiffel Tower, we are going to drink some lovely Parisian coffee. Really, we're just going to be crafting away in our living room, but we can pretend, right? So you guys, let's create some awesome, fun home decor on a teeny tiny budget. Plug in your glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting.
For the first Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to create a really beautiful French chic style photo. So I'm just taking a 4x6 photo frame from the Dollar Tree, and then I found these really neat vintage style pictures off of graphicsfairy.com. They have free printables, and I will put a link in the description box below, but you're just going to cut your picture out and you're going to put it back into the frame. I love this shadow box style frame that they have at Dollar Tree. It's very kind of vintage to me. And then I'm just going to hot glue on each corner and add some lace trim, again to bring that kind of Victorian vintage chic style in. And then I also did have some trimmings left over from another project, so I'm just adding a bit of detail. This is an extra step. You guys definitely don't have to do this, but it kind of will hide those little trim edges. And I could not resist, and I also added just a bit of bling to every corner. And here it is. I also draped some pretty pearls over the side of it, and I thought it came out really beautiful, oh so chic and ready for your French boudoir. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to create a lace-covered vase. So I'm going to take a Dollar Tree vase. You can choose really any size and style that you want. And then I'm just going to take an old piece of lace from a curtain that I had. And I had one of you guys ask me what to do with some old lace. So this is a really great fun thing to do. You can also take it and kind of hot glue it up around each side. This is an extra step you really don't have to do, but it does kind of keep the lace in place while you're wrapping your ribbon or twine around it. And so I just took a piece of Dollar Tree twine and I wrapped the twine around it, and that's going to give you kind of a vintage shabby chic rustic vibe if you just want to leave the twine. You're also going to cut off that excess lace at the top. But if you want to go a little bit glam, you can also use a really pretty ribbon on this. This is really great though to get creative. You can really customize it to whatever colors are in your bedroom or your living room and whatever decor style that you absolutely love. And I wanted to share with you guys a couple of ideas on how to style your lace covered vase. You could put a little candle in the top. You could also put some pretty feathers in the top, and you could also add some gorgeous flowers, whatever you're in the mood for. And then I decided to go a little bit extra on mine. I had this beautiful ribbon that one of my lovely subscribers sent to me, and so I'm just going to go ahead and add a satin ribbon to the top. And Dollar Tree also carries satin ribbon, so just look in their crafts section. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to tie it at the top in a shoelace bow. And a shoelace bow is just tying it just like you would tie your shoelace. It's super easy peasy. And then you can also add some more trimmings to the center of this to give it a little bit more of a Victorian flair. I chose for mine to add some really pretty pearls to the center, so I just added a dab of hot glue, and I've kind of just looped some pearls in and then added a couple dabs of bling and some feathers. And I thought it came out very French chic and oh so fabulous for a dressing room table. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, you're going to create a really cute vintage style French chic piece of wall art. So I'm just mixing up some homemade Mod Podge. I'm adding a little bit of glue and a little bit of water, and there is an exact recipe that you'll want to follow, but I just needed a tiny bit. And then I'm taking a canvas and I'm just going to add some Mod Podge to the canvas, and you want to coat it really well. And you can also even dampen your picture if you want to. That helps not getting any bubbles in. And then I'm just going to go ahead and lay the printable on top of the canvas. Again, this printable is a vintage style French chic perfume bottle. They're on graphicsfairy.com. That link will be in the description box. You just Google Victorian style or vintage clip art for perfume bottles. I created 2 of these, and I did add some Mod Podge to the front part as well to kind of seal them in. And I think they look absolutely fabulous and perfect to go in any space that you want to add a little bit of girly glam to. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to create a coffee filter paper flower garland. So I'm just taking some paint and I'm mixing it into a dab of water. This is actually some watercolor in the lilac color. And then I'm taking the coffee filter and I'm going to fold it in half and fold it in half and fold it again. And then I'm going to dip it into the water paint mixture. And I want to do a bunch of these because I'm going to create a bunch of really pretty flowers. You'll go ahead and bake these in your oven for about 20 minutes to get them nice and dry. And now you're just going to fold your coffee filter in half, fold it again, and then fold it again. And this is going to be a flower without using any hot glue. I kind of really love this one because they were super easy to make. So then you're just going to twist the base of your flower, and you're also going to take a piece of pipe cleaner and add that pipe cleaner on to secure it and also give it something to attach to your garland hanger to. And for the garland base, I'm just using this clothes hanger. So once you have your little pipe cleaner twisted on, you're going to take your coffee filter and just kind of bend it out. And you can see I did dye some of these in kind of that lilac purple color. You can also get dye or paint at Walmart in the Apple Barrel craft paint section, and those are about 37 cents if you don't want to use watercolor. Any kind of paint will do. You guys don't have to use a particular paint. I'm just using what I have on hand. So now that I have my little flowers made, I'm taking the end of the pipe cleaner from where the flowers were and I'm just twisting them on to the wire coat hanger. And I also dyed some of my coffee filters in this pretty green color for the leaves. And now I'm just going to kind of cut them out in a leaf shape. And you know, leaves in nature, you don't have to be particular about the shape of your leaves. Just get creative. And then you're just going to take your leaves and push them on to the end of your pipe cleaner. Once I have my leaves made, I'm going to go ahead and twist them on to the clothes hanger garland, and you're just going to twist it around a couple of times to make sure your pipe cleaner gets secure on there, and you can snip them off with scissors or wire cutters. You can also add some dabs of hot glue to get them to stay a little bit more securely. And then I shared with you all how to make some coffee filter roses in another DIY video. That will be linked down below as well, but I'm going to go ahead and add some of those coffee filter roses that we made last week. And again, I'm just using the pipe cleaner that I created these roses on to tie onto the garland. And you can make them as long and as full as you want as far as your garland is concerned. I want to make a really long, large garland that will go across my mantle, but that is going to take some time. So for now, I just wanted to share with you all how this can go into a smaller space. I set it with these beautiful DIYs for this French chic vibe, and I absolutely adore these. Actually, Mr. Romantic was so impressed with these flowers, he didn't even know that they were made out of paper coffee filters, so I definitely encourage you guys to give these a try. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to create a beautiful, romantic, sparkling candle. And so I'm just going to take one of those Dollar Tree LED candles and I'm going to tie a bow onto it. Now, I only add bows to LED candles. I don't recommend adding them to regular candles because you don't want them to catch on fire. But so I'm just going to tie the bow on, and I'm just tying it like I would tie a shoelace, and then I'm going to trim it off and give it some nice ends. You can also heat seal the ends of your ribbon with a little dab of clear nail polish if you like, or you can heat seal them with a lighter on the end. And then I also decided to go super extra sparkly with this candle, and it has little divots in it already, but I thought it'd be really pretty to go ahead and add some pretty jewels. Now Dollar Tree carries jewels in their stationery section, kind of where their stickers are in my store, and some stores I've also seen them in the crafts section, so just keep your eye out for those. And I'm just hot gluing the jewels to the side of the candle. I really love this look. It came out super sparkly and gorgeous, and definitely added that gorgeous touch of glam that made me feel like I was being transported into just a magical place. Anyway, I'm loving this. I hope you guys are as well, and I encourage you definitely to try this one. It's super fun and super easy. For the next DIY, we're going to upcycle these shampoo bottles. So actually this is almost more of a trash to treasure project, but again, I printed some printables out from graphicsfairy.com, and these are just some Victorian lady photos, and I'm just hot gluing them to the sides of these shampoo and conditioner bottles. I want to create just some really cute, adorable vintage style bottles. You could also cover these with fabric and then add your label to the front, and you could Mod Podge over the label to kind of give them a little bit of sealant to protect them, but they're going to be sitting in my bathroom, so you're really not going to notice the backs of them. I'm also adding in some really pretty crochet lace and then a little bow to the top. I also thought about adding those cute little Dollar Tree stickers to the front, but I changed my mind on that. And I love how they really give this display that vintage feel. I've been looking at a lot of vintage Paris movies, and so I was just so inspired to create some really girly decor for my boudoir area, my little dressing table, and I also have a pink bathroom that I love to put some really beautiful Victorian treasures in, and I thought these would be just that perfect touch. So comment and let me know which one of these is your favorite, as always, and which one will you be trying. I really wanted to create some beautiful decor that you all can do where you might already have a lot of these items on hand, and you can create a really sweet space for next to nothing. And I really feel like this transported us to another place in time, just that vintage vibe where ladies would sit at their dressing tables to get ready. And also don't forget to check out that other video with the coffee filter roses. It was so fun and easy to make with those. I also wanted to share with you, outside in my front yard, my real roses are actually blooming now. I was so excited to see them popping out, and there are lots of buds, so tons of roses coming soon. And of course, Tinky had to grab a spot in the video. And then here is my darling son and his girlfriend at their prom. We actually took photos before their prom, so here's just kind of some of the footage from that. She chose this gorgeous pink dress, and I did help make the corsage for her. But she is an absolute doll, and thank you for all of your kind comments on their photos.
So thank you all so much for joining me on another fabulous, fantastic crafting journey. If you guys love to do DIYs and crafts, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of this YouTube community. This is such an amazing group of ladies and gents that really are supportive of one another with all of their comments and all of your comments towards me. And so I just feel like this is just such a loving, wonderful community. Thank you. Thank you for that. Because of you all, you guys gave me the courage to post a beauty DIY video. I shared with you guys how I dye my hair, cut my hair, do all of my makeup, style it, and there has been nothing but love on this video. I actually woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning so scared for that video to go out because I just thought, you know, the beauty police would be hiding behind my home ready to come arrest me for all of the crazy tips and tricks that I shared. And they might. I might have like some crazy internet meme happen or whatever. But you know, I just thank you guys for giving me the courage to be brave. So if you guys wouldn't have asked me how I do my hair and makeup, I wouldn't have posted it. So thank y'all for helping me be brave. So anyway, also thank you guys so much for posting all of these amazing crafting photos on my Facebook page. I have Olivia's Romantic Home group Facebook page. So if you recreate any of my DIYs, you guys can post your photos over there. And you can also hashtag me on Instagram, Olivia's Romantic Home Instagram. I love to see what you all are making because you guys inspire me, and the beautiful treasures that you create are so wonderful. Crafting is good for your soul. It is wonderful to look around your home and see these beautiful things that you've created and know that you did it on a tiny budget and that you have extra money left over to go spend time with family and friends. And anyway, I love you guys. I have a ton of fun and new videos for you guys next week. I'm just gonna hug all of you. I hope you have an amazing, fabulous, blessed weekend. Thank you for being here. I love you, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Love you.